Competition started, we have a few things to go over. If you received a colored ticket or sticker when you entered, portion of your tour. If you received a next to the Axboro muster station, if you signed up for the Axboro but did not complete a waiver or receive a sticker when you entered, check in with our staff to complete the waiver before the Axboro competition begins. If you received a neon yellow sticker, please gather at the Crab Feast muster station located next to the concession stand. For all other tours, please exit and find the staff outside holding your appropriate tour sign. They will assist you to your transportation. As you can see, there's a lot of sawdust and wood chips around us, so this is a non-smoking arena. In case of an emergency, we have 3 exits, one next to the horse barn, one past the restrooms, and one just past the concession stand. For all other emergencies, the restroom is next to the Spruce Mill camp. The concession stand will remain open for most of the show, and we will make an announcement for final call to the concessions. If you need to get up during the competition, please wait until the current event is over. That will protect you and the athletes. Please use the marked paths around the outside of the arena. We ask that you stay seated during the show unless you need assistance or to use the bathroom. Please use the hand sanitizer available and wash your hands frequently. You should report to a staff member immediately if you begin to feel unwell anytime during your tour. There is no videotaping during the competition. However, feel free to take as many photos as you want. In fact, we have a photo contest. To enter, take an action photo of your favorite athlete, send it in via email, Instagram, or Facebook, and you'll have a chance to be featured on next year's Lumberjack calendar cover. If you like the music you've been hearing, that is the Alaska State Balladeer, Hobo Jack. You can pick up a copy of his CD inside the retail store after the competition. Lastly, thank you for attending the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. We have a special gift for you, courtesy of Diamonds International. As you enter the arena today, you receive a $100 good as cash gift card. That's right, $100 good as cash. This $100 gift card can be redeemed at any Diamonds International, including right here in Ketchikan, just a few blocks from our stadium at 315 Mill Street. But that's not all. Go in today and pick up your free pair of Tanzanite studs. Now that covers all the announcements. Are you ready for a lumberjack competition?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. Would you please put your hands together for the host of our competition today, straight from the down-home corners of Atlanta, it's Bonnie Birch.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Bonnie Birch, Georgia native and Timber Carnival queen. See, I was having a cocktail down on Creek Street when I first moved to Ketchikan, and I got to talking with this tall, burly fella who said he was looking for a judge for the Timber Carnival. So I offered my services, of course, and he said, "Darling, you wouldn't know what you were doing." So I showed up to audition, mostly out of spite, expecting some cute outdoorsy event. You know, flannel, shirtless man, maybe a fog machine. Instead, what I got was danger, sawdust and a clipboard that says, "Do not operate anything." Now, I felt a little out of my element because I got all dressed up. I even bedazzled an axe for this. And they felt a little sorry for me. So they offered me a free axe throwing lesson. And when I threw that axe, it went just a little too far left. Suffice it to say, physics is not often on my side. Unfortunately, neither was our insurance guy. So I could have left it there, Gone home and accepted the lumberjack lifestyle might not be for me. But on my way out, Mr. Burly Man said 3 words that would send any woman into a fit of rage. He said, "Told you so." Ladies and gentlemen, I grabbed that rule book on my way out, went home, memorized every single event, came back, got the job, and the rest is history. Thank you. Now, the rest of the Jacks were so impressed, they crowned me the first ever queen of the Timber Carnival, which sounds really impressive, but in reality, it's just a title that means we've seen what she can do with an axe. Let's give her a job that ensures she never touches a chainsaw. So I don't chop, I don't swing, I don't even know how the chainsaws work, but I do yell loudly, point enthusiastically, and keep glitter in my emergency kit. Welcome to the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, where the wood flies, the crowd roars, and I'm in charge of judging this thing. Are you guys ready to get started? We are standing in Ketchikan Spruce Mill, which was once one of the largest operating spruce mills in the entire world. Now, about 100 miles that way sat the Dawson Creek Camp, which was the largest spruce producing mill in British Columbia. Not quite the world, but still pretty impressive. Now, with the camps in such close proximity, it's only natural that a little competition emerged. And every year on the 4th of July, the 2 camps would come together and compete for brawn, skill, and bragging rights on who ran the toughest camp. Are we excited to see it all play out? Well, first you gotta know what team you're rooting for. So if you are on this side of the arena, you will be cheering for the USA home team, Spruce Mill. Let's hear it, Spruce Mill. And if you are on this side of the arena, you'll be cheering for the British Columbia team, Dawson Creek. Now, we encourage cheering here at the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, but we also encourage booing and hissing. So, Dawson Creek, what do you have to say to Spruce Mill and their competitors? Spruce Mill, can you do better? All right, we're almost there. But there's just one more thing you need to know before we bring out our athletes. This is called the Lumberjack Shout. And it's going to be how you get your team to chop harder and swing faster. I need everyone to put a fist up in the air like this. Now get it burning and churning, pack some energy behind that fist. And give me a great big lumberjack yo-ho! Yo-ho! Spruce Mill! Yo-ho! Dawson Creek! Yo-ho! Spruce Mill! Yo-ho! Dawson Creek! Yo-ho! I think you guys are ready to meet our athletes. What do you think? Starting with you, Dawson Creek. He is from Tampa, Florida, and is a double-time single buck champion. Here at the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, we've got a little nickname for him. Give it up for Wild West Muldoon. Now, Spruce Mill, I saw you clapping for a Dawson Creek competitor. What do we do, Dawson Creek competitors? Spruce Mill, your first competitor, is from the Adirondack Mountains of New York, where he got his timber sports start on his collegiate timber sports team. He is ranked number 2 in the U.S. for the Steel Rookie Division, and he just graduated anger management. Give it up for Ethan the Heathen Milne. Dawson Creek, your next competitor, is from Buffalo, New York, where he got his start on his collegiate timber sports team. For the last 3 years, he has won the Juneau Gold Rush Timber Sports Competition, becoming the Bull of the Woods. Give it up for Jake Hollywood-Tuholski. Spruce Mill, your final competitor, is from New Hampshire, where he got his timber sports start on his collegiate timber sports team. He is ranked number 1 in the U.S. for the Steel Rookie Division and number 3 in the world for the Steel Rookie Division. He is also our current Alaskan Iron Jack champion. Give it up for Danny the Dynamite Miner. Now that we have all 4 athletes in the arena, can I get a great big lumberjack yo huh? Yeah. All right, boys, bring it in. I want a nice, clean competition today. Can we all agree to shake hands and play nice? No. Our first event for you folks today is called the underhand chop. Now, this event simulates how a lumberjack would break up a fallen tree into smaller bits for transportation in a process known as bucking. During this event, athletes will stand on their logs. They will place their face cuts in the backside. Then they will turn and place their sever cuts, severing their logs in 2, by swinging 7-pound, razor-sharp axes just inches from their toes. These events are incredibly real and incredibly dangerous. The first athlete to sever their log first takes the victory, but no event is complete until both athletes have severed their logs. So if your team's a little bit behind, keep on cheering to keep up the energy for the next event. So who's going to take the victory? Is it going to be Wild West Muldoon of Dawson? Or is it going to be Ethan the Heathen Builder? Let's find out. Choppers ready? 1, 2, go! Lumberjack show. First, we're going to put the corresponding country's flag on the winning team board. So let's see that American flag. Next, we are going to give out a signed prize. A postcard signed by all of the athletes in the arena today to the rowdiest fan on the winning team side. On the forest floor, when a lumberjack found a tree to fell, he would throw his axe into that tree, marking his territory. Over time, this became a competitive event in timber sports known as the axe throw. In this event, athletes will be throwing double-bitted axes into an axe-throwing target, scoring between 1 and 5 points. The athlete with the highest score takes the victory. Each athlete will get one warm-up throw and 3 throws for points. Warming up for you, Spruce Mill, is going to be Danny the Dynamite. Solid warm-up throw, Spruce Mill. Warming up for you, Dawson Creek, is Jake Hollywood Tulsi. For points.
Hey, it's just a warm-up call.
Give it up, Spruce Mill. Danny hits a 5 points, Spruce Mill. 5 points, Spruce Mill. Give it up, Dawson Creek. A 4-point throw for Dawson Creek. 5 points, Spruce Mill. 4 points, Dawson Creek. Give it up, Spruce Mill. Come on. 3-point throw, Spruce Mill, bringing it at 8 points total. 8 points, Spruce Mill. 4 points, Dawson Creek. 8 points, Spruce Mill. 4 points, Dawson Creek. 3 points, Dawson Creek. Bringing in 7 points total. 8 points, Spruce Mill. 7 points, Dawson Creek. 13 points total. 13 points total, Spruce Mill. If Dawson Creek hits this bullseye, they're not going to beat Spruce Mill's score. So what are we going to do about this, Jake?
Hey, you folks still want it? Hey, buddy, your ship's leaving. You folks still want to see me for the win, right? Well, it clearly states in the Axe-throwing rule book that I can throw double the distance for double the points. How about it?
I didn't know we could read it, folks. Give it up for Jake Hollywood to host people. Make some noise, Dawson Creek is in here. That's a solid 4, bringing it to 8 points. Now is there a wild rowdy Canadian? Now our next event is our first team event. This is the double buck. In this event, athletes will work together to cut one complete cookie from their log using a crosscut saw. Now these saws are 6 feet long with 100 razor-sharp teeth known as M-tooth racing blades made specifically for timber sports. Now on the forest floor you would use a peg and raker, also known as a misery whip for the back pains it caused after a long day's work. What's funny, Jake?
Yeah, what do you call this thing?
I called it a misery whip.
I just thought that was funny because that's what we call Danny's girlfriend.
Are you gonna take that?
Yeah, hold on. I don't know why he's laughing because I'm dating his sister.
We are gonna move on before that gets any more heated. Now, as you can see from the underhand shot, the downside to using axes was the thousands of dollars it wasted in timber. The upside to using saws is that we can repurpose and sell the amount of sawdust they create. So who's gonna take the victory? Is it gonna be Spruce Mill? Or is it gonna be Dawson Creek? Let's find out. Sawyer's ready. 1, 2, go! And they're all great. Give it up, Dawson Creek! show before. You don't count, Wes, we've talked about this. Well, you might recognize the standing block chop. This event simulates how a lumberjack would fell a tree with an axe. During this event, athletes will place their face cuts. They will round their log and then place their sever cuts, severing their log in two. The first athlete to sever their log wins. But as always, this event is incredibly dangerous. So athletes wear safety gear, such as chainmail shin guards and chainmail socks, modeled by Jake Hollywood Tuholski. That's right, if you like that, folks, we do have calendars for sale in the gift shop. Now, this gear protects from a glancing axe, as sometimes on the downward glance, the axe will scoop out of the log and head straight for the shins and toes, which we would like to avoid here at the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. So who's going to take the victory? Is it going to be Danny the Dynamite Miner of Or is it going to be Jake Hollywood Tuholski of Dawson? Let's find out. Chopper's ready. 1, 2, go! And now let's make some noise for your competitors. Let's get that American flag on the board. Rowdy Canadian. Now, the lucrative nature of the timber industry brought many folks out to the field. But not everyone was cut out for the job. Now, this meant it was up to the foreman to test the grit of everyone who came out. Thus, the obstacle pole race was born. Now, working the forest floor required carefully coordinated teamwork, as even the smallest mishaps could cause certain death for any of the lumberjacks. Now, take a look at my friend Danny over here. He's holding a PB.
Hey, I have one too.
Now in this event, athletes will use their PBs to vote their logs. They will then run and tag a partner who will make their way across the mill pond. To then pile up the grab sheets, over the pile up, we'll keep further in the ring, put back down, place the sheets, tag a partner who will make their way back across the mill pond, the trophy, let's see about the log for the race. Here's one. I'll repeat the important part, guys. I said win the race! But before we do all that, let's warm up those chainsaws. Now these are steel 362 chainsaws, the perfect chainsaw for the homeowner. Who's going to take the victory? Is it going to be Dawson Creek? Or is it going to be Spruce Mill? Cheer your competitors on, folks. Competitors ready? 1, 2, go! And they are. Looks like Dawson Creek just a step ahead. Running up there in my largest on it. Dawson Creek running to take their partner. They're crossing the mill pond. And Dawson Creek. Let's get that Canadian flag on the board. Now, speed and efficiency was the name of the game on the forest floor. And this next event is all about speed. This is the hot saw race, also known as the quick draw of timber sports. Now, for obvious reasons, I don't use these hot saws myself, but my friends Wes and Ethan over here, they use them all the time.
All the time!
Now, Wes, can you please explain to me and these kind people what makes a hot saw a hot saw?
Yeah, we stole them.
No, we didn't! Wes, can you please explain technically what makes hot saws hot saws?
Yeah, first thing we do is we'll file off the serial number that we'll change.
Ethan, will you please explain mechanically what makes a hot saw a hot saw?
Yeah, so we take these perfectly legally acquired chainsaws here, and we blow out a cylinder, tweak the carburetor, put this big expansion pipe on the back, and it makes it go a lot louder, a lot faster for you folks.
You heard him, folks. These saws are super loud and super powered. So if you have sensitive ears, young ones in the audience, or you just had a real late night on the Lido deck, you might want to cover them up. Jack, show them the noise. That's with the saw off and on the ground. They will then cut 2 complete cookies from their log. Whoever cuts that second complete cookie first takes the victory. So is it going to be Ethan the Heathenville name of Doug? Or is it going to be Wild West Muldoon of Dawson? Cheer your competitors on loudly, folks, because they won't be able to hear a thing. Sawyer's ready? 1, 2, go! Now our next and final chopping event is one of the most dangerous in all of timber sports. This is the springboard chop. Now on the forest floor, the springboard had many uses. In southeast Alaska, our mountains are incredibly steep due to glacial erosion, and the springboard provided level surface from which to chop. It could also be used as a ladder to get above the buttress or the large root system of the trees that the mills were unable to process. In this event, athletes will climb to their second springboard. They will place their face cuts. But unlike the standing block chop, they won't be able to move around the log itself to place their sever cuts. They will need to use their non-dominant chopping hand to reach around the log, place their sever cuts, and bring that log to the forest floor.
Hey, that's all right, Wes, he's amphibious.
The first athlete to sever their log first takes the victory. So is it going to be Danny, the Dynamite Miner? Or is it going to be Wild West Muldoon of Dawson? Cheer them on loudly, folks. This is our most dangerous chopping event. Choppers ready? 1, 2, go! and bucket up for transportation. But the logs still need to make the long journey from the forest floor all the way down the mountainside. Now this was done using what is essentially a giant clothesline for logs, known as a highly logging system, of which we have 2 set up here in the arena. Now take a look at these cedar spar poles. These spar poles were created top of the mountain and logged and rigged with these lead lines all the way down to the ocean's edge. In the center of the lead line, you will see a bull block, as well as the example I'm standing on in the center of the arena. That will give you an idea of the size of machinery these guys were working with. Now these bull blocks would be attached to choker cables and then tied to timber, allowing it to move up and down the mountainside using a heavy piece of machinery known as a steam donkey, which we typically have. You guys forget the steam donkey?
Hi. Yeah, so I just came up here to say that we don't have a steam donkey here today. Thank you.
I just said that,
Yeah,
Jake.
but I just said it.
No, she said it first.
Yeah, they cheered when I said it.
This is a huge problem. How are we going to do this event without a steam donkey, guys?
Hi. Yeah, so we don't have a steam donkey here today, but it actually won't be a problem. No one needs to worry about it.
Why?
Thank you.
This is a huge problem. What do you mean?
Oh, no, it's not going to be a problem because you kind Americans brought 2 big jackasses with you.
Stop it. Nelson, we need to apologize. Apologize.
Should I apologize?
Spruce, man, you want an apology, don't you? Yeah, apologize, Jake.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Rhonda Redwood?
Jake Elizabeth Tuholsky. Apologize.
Hey, you know what? That's a family name that I'm very proud of. Yeah!
Yeah, you go, girl.
Jake, apologize.
All right, fine. I'm sorry that you guys ended up with one big jackass and that hairy pony over there.
The race starts now. Race starts now. Go, 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 go. Cheer 'em on, guys. They've got to get their log in the air and strike their sparkle in order to take this victory. Make some noise. Sportsman is their log in the air. Dawson Quinn is their log in the air. Let's hear it for them. Give it up, Dawson Quinn. Are we having a good time at the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show? Dawson Creek will get your flag in just a moment. But first, Bonnie Birch is going to give out a signed prize to the rowdiest Canadian. Now let's give it up for all of the athletes in the arena today. These guys are world-class timber sportsmen, even little Lizzie over here. If you look around the arena, you will notice these yellow lager-burn buckets. No, that's lager, L-A-G-E-R, like the beer, which is the gasoline that keeps these tanks a-moving. So after the performance today, if you liked what you saw, make sure to drop something in there and buy them a beer or 2. Or 3. Additionally, when you came in, you got a $100 good as cash gift card, courtesy of Diamonds International. Now that can be used at any location around the world, but make sure you stop at the one here in Ketchikan today. Commemorate your visit and give them a great big rowdy yo-ho! This is also the last call for concessions. If you are hungry or thirsty or need to get up for any reason, now would be the time to do so because you will be seated for the rest of the show. Now let's get that Canadian flag on the board. As we set up for the next event, we have a very special treat carved out for you folks, courtesy of Wild West Muldoon of Dawson Creek. Let's hear it for him. Now Wes over here is a master speed chainsaw carver. Wes, what do you got planned for us today?
Well, because it's such a beautiful day in Ketchikan, how about it? I figured that I would give you all a little speed chainsaw carving demonstration. You want to see that?
Yeah! Now Wes here specializes in wildlife, so what are you going to carve for us today?
Well, on my hike down to work today, I saw a fearsome creature, something with grizzly fur, sharp teeth, red eyes. Anyone in the audience have any idea what that might be? Squirrel, I heard squirrel, bear. You're all wrong. It's the great Alaskan bunny rabbit.
Give it up for Wes and his bunny rabbit. Wow, that is so good. We're gonna move on to the next event.
Don't y'all want to see this? Yeah! I present to you the great Alaskan bunny rabbit.
It's so good, Wes. I feel like it's missing a little bit of detail.
Oh, yeah. Let me add that for you real quick. Hold on.
What do you mean you'll add it for me real quick? It's not missing one thing, it's missing a lot of detail.
No. The tail goes in the back, eh?
No, I need detail. Fur, whiskers, features, detail.
Yeah, whiskers would go good on that. I'll have detail for you. As an apology for missing a few things here, I'd actually like to do a specialized cut. Something that's never been done before in the history of speed chainsaw carving. Y'all want to see that? Yeah! All right, I will add for y'all today the very fluffy eyebrow.
I don't think bunnies have eyebrows, Wes.
No, not eyebrows. Eyebrow. One. Singular. You know.
Why would you give a bunny a unibrow?
I got the inspiration from that one from some of the ladies over in Spruce Mill over there. If y'all have a problem, come to me after the show. I'll trim it up for you.
Finish your carving, Wes. We'll get him back, Spruce Mill. furry, fluffy unibrow?
Well, because this is such a specialized cut, something that's never been done before in the history of speed chainsaw carving, might I add, I'm actually going to need two things. One, I'm going to need absolute and complete silence from everyone in the audience, especially y'all Spruce Mill, you guys are kind of annoying. And I will need you, Miss Bonnie Birch, to shut up as well.
He's being pretty rude, Spruce Mill. Are we gonna be quiet? No! Hey, guess what's going on? What did you do?
I think this cover for me. Hold on. Hey.
Everybody look this way! Well, it's not an eagle, but it is a seagull. So that's exciting. Wes, what is that?
The very fluffy eyebrow, a little bit of extra fluff.
You've decapitated the bunny.
Wait, I don't really know what that word means. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's just a little irritated.
Bonnie's getting irritated.
Well, I don't see how this is my fault, Bonnie. I asked for a complete silence. You were getting from the duty. You were saying really mean things about my mom. You hurt my feelings. You made me mess this up. You made me do it.
I made you do what?
Maybe you cut a hair too deep.
Have a seat, Wes. Give it up for Wes and his bunny rabbit. We are going to move on. All right. I see what you did. Very clever. Get up. Show them that cute little thing you're sitting on.
Sure.
Yeah, get up.
All right. Well, I've been working out.
Wes, I'm at the chair.
Well, folks, it seems purely by accident here I've carved a little hair chair, but it's a little too small for me, more of a one-cheeker for a guy like myself. So I was curious if there were any young lumberjack or lumberjills out in the audience that wanted to try out one of these things. Any children? Right here? The baby? All right, let's give it up for the baby right there. All right, what's her name? Let's give it up for Renly, everyone. I'll keep this chair here. She's sleeping. Yeah, when she wakes up, yeah, she can have it. She can keep it. You want it? All right, $89. Hand it over.
I said that was a souvenir.
Yeah, welcome to Alaska.
It's free, everybody. Give it up for it. And give it up for Mom wants to try and get that thing through customs. Now our next event is my personal favorite. This is the speed climb. Now this event simulates the duties of the high climber, who is responsible for creating our spark holes here. He would find the tallest tree being on top of the mountain and climb all the way to the top, de-limbing along the way. Now once at the top, he would cap it with a saw, an axe, or a stick of dynamite in a process known as topping. Now sometimes the tree would split and he would have to bail or jump all the way from the top to avoid being crushed by the tree or the gear that held him to it. In this event, athletes will climb to the top of their spark holes. They will tag the red line with their ropes and they will bail all the way down to the crash pad. The first athlete to hit the crash pad first takes the victory. So who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Ethan, the heathen mill name of Spruce? Or is it gonna be Jake Hollywood Toholsky? Cheer him on loudly, folks. This is our most dangerous event. Climbers ready? 1, 2, go! And is there a rowdy show. How good of a time are we having? Come on. Well, all good things must come to an end. We have 2 events left for you folks, both including the mill pond. So if you are in this general vicinity, welcome to Splash Zone. The first of these events is the boom run. Now, after trees were logged and brought down the mountain, they were tied to a boom raft, or a giant line of logs spanning up to 2.5 miles long. Now, the person responsible for creating these rafts was known as a boom tender, and his job was incredibly dangerous, as he could fall into the freezing Alaskan Ocean and get hypothermia, or be crushed by the very logs he was rafting. Danny, come back. In this event, athletes will make 2 complete passes across a 4-log boom raft. Whoever stays the driest the longest wins. Now, it's incredibly important everyone stay seated for these next 2 events, as we have a lot of moving parts. So who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Danny, the Dynamite Miner? Or is it gonna be Jake Hollywood Jones? Who's going first? It's Bruce Mill. Give it up, everybody. Okay, pass by Danny. Jake's up next. Dawson Creek with the 4 pass. Some things in the football. Danny on your second run, everybody. Beautiful pass. That's Bruce Mill. Let's see if Dawson Creek has the second one. Now, when we have 2 complete passes by both sides, it calls for our sudden death tiebreaker. What are you doing? Oh my God! Stop! Sudden death axe throw. Yeah, axe throw. I did not let you do it yesterday. It was a 6-man show. We're doing an axe throw. Whoever scores the highest will take the victory. Give it up for them, folks. We got Spruce Mill up first. 4 points, Spruce Mill. 4 points, Spruce Mill. Make some noise, guys. Spruce Mill takes the victory. Let's get out. Of the industry lumberjack. From felling trees to booming rafts, but all work and no play makes the jacks dull boys. So after they dropped their loads and the foreman gave them their salaries, they'd stroll on down to Creek Street for a night of fun.
Yeah,
Yes, the lemonade stand. Dolly's house, the lemonade stand, and as they were enjoying Dolly's ice cold lemonade, they get to talking about who is the best log roller or who is the best burler, which brings us to the final event of today's competition, the log roll. Now, this event is best 2 out of 3. Each round is worth 1 flag, meaning this event is worth 3 flags total. Whoever takes this event will take the entire competition. Now, there are only 2 rules to this event: no touching and no crossing the center line. Apart from that, anything goes. Clap your hands and we've got Danny from Spruce Mill and Jake from Dawson Creek on the line. Jake's already played their trial. Not getting by splashing. Danny is on fade. Keep it right back. Make some noise, guys. Looks like Jake just lost twice, guys. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? I want to go home. I know something. What happened?
Obvious what just happened.
How did it happen?
Oh, well, yeah.